Heidi ho there, good neighbors. It's a Monday morning. My name is Chris.
I'm Carrie. Good morning.
Gonna run through those national days, birthdays, recap the Powerball winning, a little Monday morning lube job, and we're gonna give Courtney another shot on the show here today due to our inability to conquer all the technical issues and such. But we'll do that all in just a little bit. Mila Music Artist going to be taking the stage a little bit later this summer. A bunch of them going to be taking the stages this summer. This week, Michaela Ann is the name of the artist. The song is "Oh to Be That Free" again here on New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com.
Barefoot running through the green pastures, smiling at her mom and dad. Sun-kissed skin, no t-shirt, grass stains covering her legs. Mama's looking on at her grandbaby. It's a summertime cookout, gazing at the one named for wild things. Family is all around. Oh, to be that free again. Oh, to be that free. Never looking back, never looking on. It's the only way to be free. Climbing up fence posts, running under cows, not fearing what could be there. Pulling up weeds to fill bouquets, wrapped in twine to share. Sugar maple standing tall in the grove, cedar trees lend their shade. Calls from the porch, her tiger rose through the woods, she hears her name. Oh, to be that free again. Oh, to be that free. Never looking back, never looking on. It's the only way to be free. Stars come out with the fireflies, cool breeze chills the air. Freshly bathed under full moonlight, fire burns downstairs. Oh, to be that free again. Oh, to be that free. Never looking back, never looking on. It's the only way to be free. Oh, to be that free again. Oh, to be that free. Never looking back, never looking on. It's the only way to be free.
Michaela Ann, there it is, a mile of music artistry. Oh, to be that fun again. Good morning. Welcome to the show, newlivingnow.com, your connection. What's the logo again? I just like, hey, it's not this. Carrie wants me to say that. It's your connection in Northeast Wisconsin. That's what it's all about.
Why do you struggle with that? It's so funny.
I do. It's just I don't know if I don't know. It's something about how my brain works that if I say something and I repeat it a
Why do you have
lot,
sunglasses on?
why not?
I don't know, just asking.
Is it too much?
No, I just was curious. I didn't know if your like eyes were sleepy and you didn't.
No, they were sitting here and I said, you know what? I'm gonna put them on. Maybe Carrie will ask about them. And look at that.
I did.
She did.
Are you going to ask about my black eye?
Um,
They-
well, I wasn't. Seeing how we want to make it all about you, fine. What happened with the black eye, Tyson? Did you get into a brawl over the weekend?
No, but my dog did, and she stepped on me. She stepped on my face.
She stepped on your
Mhm.
face. Good Lord.
I know. It actually hurt really bad. It felt like someone literally punched me, but she stepped into my face and just like right on my eye socket there. So I got it covered up pretty good, but yeah, I got a nice
Ye-
little shiner.
Is that your worst dog related injury? Do you have
No,
any
yeah,
dog related injuries?
I don't. Mm-mm.
Like, hey, I was walking my dog one time and they ran in front of me and the leash got wrapped around my ankle and then I tripped and fell and then my head hit a culvert and then I rolled down into this thing and broke a leg and ended up in a coma for like 3 days, like something terrible like that.
Negative. Negative.
I feel like there's people out there that have those stories though, like they love their pets or whatever, but they like got tangled in the leash, broke a leg or broke their wrist by falling down and tripping over them or something like that.
Right, right.
Um, I know that that's happened. So black eye,
Yeah, a little bit of a black eye. Yeah.
but you got big dogs and they look like they're roughhousers and they like to come and get all up
Oh,
in your
they're
business.
cuddly. They were just playing, so it wasn't anything vicious. I was just on the floor with them, and then she like stepped on my face, so that was fun.
I'm sorry.
I literally could feel my heartbeat like in my eye socket. I swear, I was just like going boom, boom, boom. Like, oh my God. I told my husband, I'm like, everyone's gonna think that you punched me.
Oh,
But
come
no,
on. No, we're not
no,
really thinking that.
no. He would never do that.
Boxer lady. All right. Well, welcome to the show. Let's dive into it today. If you're celebrating your birthday today, well, happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday.
Enjoy your day. You're sharing it with the likes of old John Schneider from the Dukes of Hazzard.
Hmm. How old is he?
He's 64. Did you ever watch the Dukes of Hazzard? Was that one of your shows?
I mean, not like intentionally, like if it was on, like I remember seeing pictures or I remember seeing the show on with like Boss Hog, and I'm sure you watched it for a specific reason.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
guess. Daisy
Oh,
Dukes.
yeah. Come on. Everybody did.
I didn't.
You know, well, maybe you didn't because, you were like super young, whatever. But a majority of the adult audience, it's like, hey, this show is okay, but she makes it way better.
Hmm.
Gotta love those shorts. Oh, yeah. Put my glasses back down. So yeah, John 64. Let's see here. Izzy Stradlin from the Guns N' Roses. He's 62. Dean Norris from Breaking Bad. He's 61.
Who is
He's
that
one
on
of my
Breaking
favorite.
Bad?
It's Hank.
Oh, okay,
Hank
okay.
Schrader.
Hank Schrader.
Yeah. Robin Wright. Oh, had a crush on her at one point in time. You remember Robin? Do you know who Robin Wright is?
Remind me her.
She is Jenny.
Okay, yeah. So she's in House of Cards.
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. Okay.
Yeah. She's 58. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. She looks good.
Yeah. She was definitely one of my crushes. For show. Patricia Arquette,
Hmm.
56. Emma Caulfield from Buffy the Vampire Slayers, 51. Who else is on the list? Taryn Noah Smith, Home Improvement, 40. 40.
Wow.
God, we are so old. Sad.
Guess what? Tomorrow's Jeremy's 50th birthday. So happy birthday to him. So
50 years
50.
old?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I
So
know.
old.
It's not.
It is,
You gotta.
I know.
It's not old. It's not even. It's like middle age now, right?
I'm 4 years away from it, but I can remember moments specifically growing up when I was thinking about numbers. Like, Like, so there was a point actually where I was a babysitter for a while during my middle school and early high school days. Um, had a family that had some kids, needed some help watching them, and I lived right down the road, and so I ended up being a babysitter, and I got a couple goddaughters out of it, Michaela and McKenna, and it's awesome. I shouldn't even talk about it. Let's just move on with this one. I just derailed. I was like, my God, I haven't thought about this stuff forever. But I made fun of the mom for turning 25. I remember when she turned 25, and I was like, my God, you're a quarter of a century old. Ancient. I'm like 4 years away from turning 50 myself, and I'm
So you
like,
could be
oh my
half a century old.
God. Oh my gosh. Too
Ask me
crazy.
what we're doing for his birthday.
What's going on for the birthday, and am I invited?
No. And we're actually going to the Bucks game. So going
Oh,
down.
sweet.
Yeah, so we're going down to see Bucks versus Celtics tomorrow night. So, and my son Ty from lacrosse is actually driving over. So 4 of the 5 of us will be together, but Devin is in California working. He flew out there yesterday, so he couldn't make it.
So they're making that bank.
Making bank.
Good for him. Well, that'll be good times.
Yeah.
Which team are you going to? Oh, so you said Celtics.
Celtics, yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah, hopefully we
haven't,
all play. So we'll see.
I haven't been to a Bucks game, and I've actually only been to 2 Bucks games my entire life, and the last one was, oh goodness, that's got to be 5+ years ago, 6, maybe
Did
even
you go to
longer than that.
Fiserv? Did you go to the new stadium?
Yes, I did. It was right
Okay.
after it opened.
Oh, cool.
It was right after it opened. I was so blown away by it because it's like going to like, do you remember the first time you went to Lambeau Field?
Yes.
You know, I grew up in Red Granite, small town. Oshkosh was our big city. You know, Appleton was our bigger city. The places we went to utilize the big grocery stores and such. And of course, grew up a Packer fan, but never really went to Green Bay. And I remember the first time just driving down 41 and just driving by Lambeau Field. And
Right?
I was like,
I still
oh
get
my
that
God, that's that
way.
place. I see it on TV all the time. And I remember very, very vivid memory of going there for the first time and walking through one of the tunnels to walk out to the field and then seeing it. And it was just like, wow. And I had the same feeling with the Bucks. Not though I didn't watch the Bucks as much, but I was familiar with where they played ball and how they played ball and like all that whole thing. I just never had a basketball arena experience. And then when we did go and experience it, and it was the new one for the first time, I was like, wow, this place is
Sweet.
pretty amazing. That's a lot
Sweet.
of fun. Hey, it's National Dog Farting Awareness Day.
Oh
today.
my God. Dog
Yep.
farts are the worst. Oh,
I
they're
think
awful.
farts are the worst, period.
Yeah.
Depending on how you look at them, you know, in reception and discovery of farts, that's a bad place to be. Sending the farts, sometimes that's kind of funny. Just saying, kind of funny. It's also National Feng Shui Day. Do you have good feng shui? Feng
Someday,
shui?
sometimes.
I don't think it's a sometimes thing. I feel like it's either you have that going on or you don't.
Like
You
I'm aware of it, but I don't always practice.
don't practice the good flow, the
Like
unobstructed good flow through your day.
not with this contraption that you have me set up in my office.
Yeah, no, it's a trap. No, I
It is a trap.
it's just one
It's like
trip and an accident waiting to happen.
it's like when I go to walk around my desk, I'm like, okay, don't fall over anything. I'm very
exactly what
clumsy.
that's exactly what I was thinking to myself about 10
Mhm.
minutes ago as I was walking through the room here. Yeah, no, there's no feng shui going on in here.
Yeah.
National Zoo Lovers Day as well. So I do like a little
I hate
jaunt
this. I hate the zoo.
through the zoo.
I don't like it.
Have I don't know that this one's come up. This is
It
new.
has. No.
Has it? Has the zoo
I
come up?
feel sorry. Just feel sorry for the animals. Like it makes me sad for them.
I get it. I understand. But it's one of those things where those animals, they may not have the prairie to run free, but they're living a pretty darn good life. Yeah. They're not gonna be anybody's snack.
In
They've
jail,
constantly got snacks. They're
I
taken
don't know.
care of. That's how I look at it. It's only a couple of them. The rest of them get to live free and whatever. I mean, it's how are we gonna know about the animals and appreciate the animals if we don't have the animals? I certainly don't wanna go hop into a wagon and jump out in the safari of Africa. That's just not my thing. Like, no. It's like we're lunch. We're floating around out here in a cracker just waiting for one of these animals to come eat us. I would much rather go to a zoo and appreciate them behind the glass. Just let it know I'm not gonna get eaten.
I won't
Just
go into the reptile houses.
okay, so I agree. Or the spider one. Like the
The
spiders and the
tarantula.
snakes, we can skip that. I don't have to go in there. Yeah, so but the other reptiles, the iguanas and stuff like that, the lizards, those don't bother me so much. But
The
the snakes, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah. Where are your feet?
no, no,
You
no.
ooh, ooh.
Spiders. Oh no, no.
Spiders don't bother me. I could probably lay there and let spiders crawl all over me and I don't think I would freak out. Like I could probably do that for money. Okay, we're not doing it for money, just to be like I'm not doing it, but just
How much
saying.
money are we talking? Because I've got $20 gift cards over here.
More than that. No.
There is
But
no way. There is no way in hell I would ever, ever do that. Or with any bugs. Like now I have the visual of what was the Joe Rogan show, Fear Factor?
Fear Factor. God, I
One of
forgot
those.
that he was on that. That's so crazy.
Yeah. Where they lay inside the coffin and then fill it up with, even with like, I want to say there was one there where they had maybe like scorpions or cockroaches or like none of that. Absolutely not. I need millions of dollars guaranteed before I do something like that.
Or the eating stuff, like eat this like like blended octopus with like I
No,
don't even know. Let's just change
no,
the subject.
no, that's no good. So there it is, Zoo Lovers Day today. That's what we got there. How about we dive into a little bit of news? If you got some stories to share?
Well, there's actually a lot of big stories, but the biggest story today is obviously the eclipse. So, I don't know how much we're gonna see with the skies and stuff. So we'll have to go out there and see what's going on. But that's definitely the big news for today. The other big news was on Saturday. So we did finally get a Powerball winner, but after 3.5 hours, the um the Powerball they couldn't pull the Powerball numbers because the state of California wasn't ready because there's a bunch of things that need to happen before they can pull the Powerballs. And the states in which the Powerball numbers are sold, they have a protocol that they need to do. And this is the second time that California didn't get their stuff together so they could pull these numbers. So I don't know if I was watching it because I was, fully expecting to be a billionaire. And
Oh,
so I was waiting for those numbers to pop. But it was really interesting watching social media on Saturday night as the lottery numbers were not being pulled, and it made me think of something. So the jackpot was $1.3 million, and they get I think their takeaway was like over $600 million. But think about how much money is being taxed on that and what's going back to our government. Isn't it kind of crazy when you think about that? And there was a lot of conversations around that with people that were posting on social media talking about how controversial the lottery is and why are we seeing all these billion-dollar jackpots just to encourage more and more people to buy the tickets. Is it a controversy with it? So I just thought it was really interesting because I never really thought about it in that way. But, the US government makes a lot of money off the lottery. They really do.
They do.
They do.
Absolutely. You know
They do.
what? You're absolutely right. But do either of us right now have to worry about famine, like finding something to eat, like getting to where we gotta go? Like we can't even get started with the whole political stuff here.
I'm not going to. I and I don't
Get
want
out of
to.
it.
But it was interesting to think about, how big these jackpots have been getting. And, it's kind of like, oh, I'm not going to play the Powerball. It's only like 200 billion. I'm going to wait till it's 1.3 billion dollars before I go and play. So it's just interesting to see these big jackpots. But one person in Oregon won the whole thing. I actually got the Powerball, so I won $4. So
Whoa.
yay.
Holy cow, don't spend that all in one
I
place.
know, right? I was like, come on, at least give me like one or two more numbers coming with it. But that was
You wanna
interesting.
know, I bet you any money, I'll bet you $1 million there's one person that's not gonna complain about paying the taxes on it. Do you wanna know who that is?
The person that won.
The person that won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
Everybody else is pissed.
anybody's
Person that
gonna
won's way cool with it. Yeah, you want take your share, give me my mountain of money. I'm gonna go off and buy an island and
right.
hasta la pasta, people. See ya.
See ya. Peace out.
Yeah.
I'm
Drop the
gone.
mic and walk away. What
Yeah.
else is going on?
What else is going on? Of course, we got lots of basketball stuff. So yesterday, it was the women's national championship game between South Carolina and who was undefeated, by the way, and Iowa. And we saw Caitlin Clark and her phenomenal college career lose to the South Carolina women's basketball. They just were the better team, and Caitlin's performance was great, but just not enough to hold off those South Carolina women. And it was really interesting because we were out watching the game last night, and every time Caitlin Clark had the ball, the place we were at, the Stone Yard in Appleton, and the place just erupted. There was so much, like, people were so excited to be watching women's basketball and watching Caitlin Clark play. And we were just like, holy cow, I can't believe how many fans there are in here. So, kudos to her and kudos to the spotlight that she's bringing, not just to women's basketball, but to women's sports. And I think that it's been really fun to watch. And as we kind of enter into, a little bit of this new era with women's sports, it's just really great to see some of these role models come up and not only just be successful but owning the game. So it was
Can you tell us a little bit who's Caitlin Clark? Like, you brought it up last week, like I was supposed to know her, and I mean I'm in touch with a little bit. Wasn't a big name. Who's Caitlin Clark?
Oh my God, I can't believe you don't know who she is. So
Well, I mean, I do now, but
okay. Well, I mean, she's a basketball player for Iowa, and she has broke pretty much every Division One basketball record that has been out there for women's basketball. Number of 3-pointers, number of points scored. She's actually she's actually the all-time leading scorer for men and women's Division One basketball. So she's like at the top. So any of the big guys that played, she has outmaneuvered them. So she's just a phenomenal basketball player.
So is there anything for her after the college career?
Well, she was offered $5 million to go play for Ice Cube's. I don't really understand his league that he's building. So Ice Cube is trying to build a league, basketball league out of retired players. And so he offered her $5 million to come and play. I mean, obviously she is, looking at going to the WNBA, but here's the deal is the average salary for a player in the WNBA. Do you know how much it is?
I was just going to ask you. So what is she going to make there versus the $5 million?
What do you think the average salary is for a WNBA player? Take a guess.
I couldn't even guess. I don't want to be that guy to guess way off.
$75,000.
Like a year?
A year.
A season?
Yeah. Yeah, there's just not as it doesn't bring in as much money as the regular NBA, so the teams can't afford to play that. Now, she'll probably get more than that because that's an average with her, status if she decides to go there, but it's, there's a huge gap between the NBA and the WNBA. It's just the NBA is just more popular. They bring in more money so they can play the players more. So for her to get offered $5 million to go and play in this other league, it's it's something that would make sense for her financially, but I don't know if it's something that she will do, and she wasn't going to make those decisions until she got through, this game and whatnot. But it'll be interesting to see what she chooses to do. And the reality is she might make 75 grand in the WNBA, but she's going to get so many endorsements. We already see her. She's with I think it's Kevin Durant on a State Farm commercial. So we're already seeing, so she will definitely get endorsement deals and make a lot of money that way. But yeah, it's been, it'll be interesting to see what she does, but she's been really fun to watch. And it's, was sad she's never won a national championship. So some people are like, hey, can you be the best of all time if you didn't, win the national championship, which is, it's so we'll see with that. But yeah,
I got you. How about boys in the tournament? Are we done with that yet? We still got
no,
one game
we got
left, right?
that. Yeah, we have one game left tonight. We have UConn versus Purdue, which my 7-year-old nephew, 7, predicted this. He has them in his final in his championship game. So kudos to little Jason and his
How much
love
money
for
could little Jason win on this one if he
he's going
to be winning something, right? I mean,
well,
already.
there's actually quite a few. There's a couple people that actually predicted this, so I think he's in the money, but we'll see where he ends up. I think he's in like the top 5 or something. So,
are you in the money at all for anything yet?
No,
you're out completely.
No, I'm out. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm out. It's all right.
Are you okay with that?
I'm fine with
you're
it.
Not okay with it, but are you over it?
I'm over it. Well, it's just fun. I like trying to pick the sleepers. So, but I just didn't do it this year. It just wasn't my year, and I'm okay with it.
Neither one of these were sleepers, right? These are both probably highly ranked. I don't know what their ranks were.
Yeah, but I picked Purdue to lose pretty early because I was trying to pick them as an upset, and it didn't work. So,
gotcha. All right, what else you got?
I got one more thing for us. Pepsi is bringing back a really rare flavor of their soda, and it can only be found at IHOP. Can you guess what the flavor is? Maple syrup Pepsi.
They're bringing that back, so it was here?
I guess it was a thing at one point.
I don't know that I remember the maple syrup Pepsi.
I don't know if I remember it either. So I guess it's a really rare. I guess it was very, very rare. So I don't know when that was out, but they just announced that there's a collaboration with IHOP on it, which makes sense, right? IHOP, International House of Pancakes. You're going to place your Pepsi maple syrup there. So kind of brilliant marketing, but I don't know how I feel about it. So I don't know. We'll maybe go taste test it.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. But yeah, maybe we'll give it a shot. I mean, they've got a million different flavors. So they're always trying something with whatever. It is what it is.
With whatever. Yeah.
I'm not a big soda fan. I don't do a lot of soda. I can't even tell you the last time I had. Well, I should take that back. I did have a little bit of a Dr. Pepper Zero the other day.
I love Dr. Pepper.
But a Pepsi, I haven't drank a Pepsi or a Coke in decades.
Decades?
At least decades. Yeah. What else we got? Is that's it for news?
That's all I got for news.
All right, fantastic. Well, like I said last week, we had a more technical issues per the show. It's like the third guest on the show is technical issues. So, and they showed up in full form last week when we had a chance to talk to Courtney Leopold in Winnicott. She's got herself a fun little thing. We'll talk to her, and we're going to run that interview again, give her a fair shake, so that we can see exactly what she's got going on. But before we do that, and I want to remind you, if you're watching right now, let us know that you're here. Go ahead and drop a line, comment, like, share, so we can throw you into the drawing. We'll be giving away another gift card coming up on Friday. We would love to know that you're here. We'll put you into the drawing for that. But now we want to do we want to put Carrie to the test and maybe make it a 2-card giving Friday with some questions. We're gonna put her to the test here a little bit. So Carrie, are you ready to do a little thinking? I promise I made them a little bit easier for you. All right, you got yourself 10 questions here, fairly easy, and we'll give you. So last time it was 2 minutes, but these are really easy. Should we give you just 1 minute to do this?
You got to read fast. Read fast.
Oh, all right. I'm not going to, if it's the right answer, I'm just going to go right into the next one. I'm not going to
Do
say
it.
yes or no. Okay. All right. If you are set
Let's go.
all right, 3, 2. All right. How often are leap years?
Every 4 years.
What is a supernova?
It is a comet or a star.
What kind of star?
A falling star, shooting star.
No.
A
Stars
star
doing-
burst. A star burst.
Exploding star. We'll go with that
Okay.
one. How many stars are on the American flag?
50.
What do you call leaders in ancient Egypt?
Pharaohs.
Ooh, how many lives do cats have according to legend?
9.
What type of alcohol is used in a margarita?
Tequila.
Control Z does what?
It reverses what you just did.
The love of what is the root of all evil? 10 seconds.
The love of Chris Carson.
The love of what is the root of all evil? 5 seconds.
The love of God.
What is the shape of a stop sign?
A hectagon.
Didn't get it. 10 easy questions.
What
The
is it?
love of money is the root of all evil.
Oh, love of money.
And then shape of a stop sign, you guessed
I just said hectagon.
octagon.
It is
Can't say.
octagon.
And then the last question was going to be, when you cut down a tree, what is the thing called that's left in the ground?
Stump.
Yep. And I stumped you this morning and you did not win. Therefore, we're not giving away another one this Friday. Not yet, anyway. We'll see what happens on Wednesday. We might be in a generous mood, give her another opportunity, or maybe let her bring it back at me. We'll see what happens there.
Let's bring it.
Hey.
Let's bring it.
All right. So you've got this lovely young lady that's kind of from your world. She grew up in and around your world, right? So you guys have a little bit
Yeah.
of history, and she's got a great thing going on in Winneconne, doesn't she?
She does. She really does.
Courtney Leopold, and she grew up with your kids, is that right?
Yeah, she went to school with my kids.
Fantastic. Well, here's a little bit of how she started in Winneconne with Red's Boutique.
And that's kind of how Reds came along. I felt I needed to be back in a store. I had graduated with my associate's degree in accounting. Tried that for a little bit, didn't like it, didn't like sitting behind a desk. So I think I put together Reds in about 6 months. And
Can I ask
kinda
a question? Can I ask a
Yeah.
question?
Yeah.
Do you have this? Do you have this at Red's?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
No. Are you sure there's not a place for it? How about this one?
No. Yeah, I don't think the Midwest is gonna like those two things. Especially small town Wisconsin. Yep. We are probably the last to jump on the bandwagon. for
on.
Reds.
People are going to be lining up down the street to get into your facility if you've got that. I'm telling you.
It's the right color. So
It is the right color, yes. That is definitely the right color. Oh my
All
goodness.
right. Well, very cool. That's great to hear about all that, laying the foundation, and let us know a little bit about what you've done to get where you're at right now. So a lot of the stuff that you've got in your store is super cool. I looked through. In fact, I looked through some of your stuff, and the one that caught my eye, the thing that jumped out at me was your puzzle snacks. I saw a bag
Yes.
of puzzle snacks. Talk about the puzzle snacks. Is that actually a snack after it's a puzzle?
It is not. It's actually more directed towards kids. It's just like a resealable puzzle that you can. It's
Uh,
like a snack because it's in the little resealable bag. Yeah. So there was some really cool, fun colors and pictures on there. We had some Christmas ones that were really cute, like with the dogs and the lights and all the fun things that um, could see on there. It's a really good stocking stuffer and just a really fun activity for your kids, especially on like a snow day like this.
Yeah.
So just keep them busy.
I do think that they probably need to work on the name though, because it's like snacks,
Yes, I
I
You
get
got
guys
so
can
many
excited.
finish the
questions
puzzle
on
and get
that.
the snack, right?
Huh,
Right?
I think that's a great
Right?
idea. Okay,
Yeah.
if that's not what it is, then we need to make that happen. Let's get our own line of puzzle snacks going.
Puzzle
So when
snack.
We
you
can
work
make
up
that
that
happen.
hunger,
Oh my gosh.
yes.
Courtney, what's the best selling thing in your boutique store?
So this last fourth quarter, this is gonna be so funny. You guys are gonna be like, "Oh my God, that's no way." Socks. I
Yeah,
sell a line of socks, and socks were my top category this last fourth quarter, and they continue to be. So it is kind of funny. I know a lot of people ask me that, and they're like, "Well, like, what is it?" I'm like, "Socks," and they're like, "Really? That's your top selling category?" And I was like, "Yep, that's it." Along with clothing and my gourmet foods that I carry as well. So yeah, lots of, if that's the most specific thing that I sell.
sure,
um
sure.
but yeah.
So
That's
let's
awesome.
talk about some of the stuff that you've got coming up as well. I mean, of course, you got a lot of things in the store. I noticed some tickets and maybe some stuff for a little ladies' night action that's happening.
Yes, so we are having a ladies' night out on April 19th. It is currently sold out. This is the first time that I decided to just throw this event out there. And I had to cut it off because so many people were so interested in it, that I just in that amount of time frame, there was just so many people that I don't think I would have
Sure.
been able to handle it. So yeah, we sold out in, I believe, 3 weeks. So it's
Sweet.
been
Well, then
awesome.
you've got an audience waiting for the next edition of it, so that's cool.
Yes, I'm hoping to have one every quarter, maybe semi-annually. So we'll see what happens. But yeah.
Very cool. Courtney Leopold, Red's Boutique in Winneconne. We're talking with her right now here on newlivingnow.com. So you've got all the goods there. You've got a loyalty program as well. So I mean, you've got quite the structure and everything set up here. I mean, you really are firing on all 8 cylinders, aren't you?
Yes, and I learned a lot from my previous experiences as well, and the previous owner that I used to work for. We still talk almost every single day, and she's been a really good mentor for me. Just because there's some things where I'm like, I don't really know. I'm kind of just learning as I'm going along here, and I throw out the idea at her, and she's like, "That's great," or maybe you should look at something else. So definitely having that baseline and that experience with her that she chose to share with me has been huge.
Very cool. Where are you located again?
I'm located in Winneconne. I'm at 100 West Main Street, right next to the Fin and Feather. So if you see the Fin and Feather coming over the bridge, I'm right next to it.
I think everybody knows the Fin and Feather knows right where that is. That's a perfect spot. Yeah,
Right.
we're just right next to them. That's perfect. That's the way
Yep.
to go
Just
about it.
walk across the parking lot and I'm right there. So come and visit me
Nice.
anytime.
Very cool. And I know the social media is up and running. You got that? Do you guys have a website as well?
Yes, we do. We have a website. You can find us at Reds Boutique, and then spelt out AND, um, market at company.site.
Very cool. Very cool. We'll put that in the description here when we get things posted as well. Now, we appreciate you taking the time and chatting with us here. Before you head out, though, we put Carrie to the test this morning on the show, and she failed. And I thought, you know what? Let's see if Courtney can do the test. Let's see if she
Okay,
can get through all 5. Are you interested in taking this challenge with us?
sure.
Ah, love it. I'm like, well, maybe she watched already and she knows all of this. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to throw up a picture. You're going to have 60 seconds to tell us what it is. It's an up close shot of something. You have to tell us what it is. If you can get through all
Okay.
5 of them, we'll do something fun. We'll get all excited about it. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. What is this?
Nook.
Yes. What is this?
A button.
Yes. What is that?
That's a great question. Is it like a leaf or? Oh my gosh, I have no idea what that is. Can I pass?
A strong start. I'm telling. Yes, you get. What is this?
Is that like a rock or oh my gosh.
He's off to a
What is
solid
that?
start. How about this?
Popcorn.
Yes. Back to
Oh my
that.
gosh. What is it?
That one got carried too.
It's an animal.
Oh.
It's an animal. An
Oh, is
insect.
it that like plant thing that like closes on I don't know what that's called.
Venus flytrap?
Yes.
That's a good
Damn.
guess.
No, that was not it. How about that?
I thought that was a cookie or a piece of like rye bread or pumpernickel bread.
It kind of looks like a coffee bean.
Oh,
Or
No,
like
it's not. It's a match. It's the head of a match, and that is a
Oh.
grasshopper.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. That's
Not-
all right. Don't feel bad.
not easy.
I'm just like, what is that? Oh my gosh.
Well, awesome. Well, thanks for playing along with us there, and congratulations on the business and the success. And we're gonna let the world know about it. And feel free to come back and join us again, Courtney Leopold, Red's Boutique in Winneconne, right there in the shadows of Fin and Feather. Thank you for taking the time with us and talking today, Courtney. We do appreciate it.
Thank you
Yeah,
for-
anytime.
Very cool. And there she is, Courtney Leopold. She's a hardworking young lady, and she's got her thinking cap on, her eyes wide open, and she's ready to dive into it. And she's got something very cool going on there and excited for her. And next time you're cruising through Winneconne there near the Fin and Feather, go check her out. Go buy some
in the
socks.
in the shadows of the Fin and Feather.
Shadows of the Fin and Feather. Where I attended bar one time. Well, not just one time, several times. Spent a little time there as a bartender, part-time
Bartender?
gig. That was a lot of fun. You ever go out on the boat that they got there?
Yeah. My sister lives like she's right on the water, right down from the Fin and Feather. So we're there all the time.
That was so much fun. There was a couple parties that we took out on the boat. They were like rented, I guess, and we were the bartenders. And oh yeah, that was some fun times. Just a great experience. And you ever tend bar? I feel like you'd be a great bartender.
My grandparents owned a bar, so I like maybe served a couple drinks, but I've never been a bartender or a waitress or doing any of that stuff.
You would be very, very good behind the bar, I feel. Like
Would I?
You'd be back there slinging them cocktails.
I don't know. I probably would get everybody drunk. I probably would make the drinks like way too strong.
Well, this is how I would like to have my drink. Yeah, no, that's not good for business.
No, I know.
Gotta keep her
I know.
thin. Gotta keep her thin. All right. Well, big plans for your week outside, of course, coming back here and joining us again on Wednesday morning. You got anything else lined up big for the week, or is it just nose to the grindstone, time to do that marketing business?
Oh God, I have an incredibly busy week. So I've got a big photo and video shoot for one of my top clients today and tomorrow, then heading down to the Bucks game. And then I've got an all-day training with another company on Thursday. So lots of stuff going on. It's really it's awesome. I absolutely love it. So I love talking marketing with people. It's so much fun.
And you're pretty darn good at it. I will throw that out there.
Oh,
A little busy myself. Yeah, the house is, boy, I tell you, the housing market's crazy right now. And as soon as that warm weather rolls up, everybody wants to sell and buy. And 'tis the season for that craziness. And this weekend was absolutely crazy. And the week in front of me already lining up to be crazy. So if you got any questions about that real estate world, hey, I'm a real estate agent. If you happen to be a small business and a local professional, hey, this lady right here knows all about the marketing. And sometimes it's the simplest and the tiniest solutions that can get you to that next level.
Next step.
Carrie's definitely one to help you make that happen and put you in that place. So that's what we do in newlivingnow.com. Place for you to find those referred professionals connecting you to Northeast Wisconsin. We've put them through the test. We've vetted them, and those that we recommend are there. If you can't find the one that you're looking for, hit us up and we'll let you know what pro you should use. All about supporting local and those who are good at their jobs here in Northeast Wisconsin. So I am done. Got to get to the office and do some paperwork. Oh, gosh, that's the one part of the job I love. So many parts about my job, but there's a lot of paperwork. There's like a lot of paperwork. And that's like the one thing I'm the worst at. It's actually kind of weird how I manage and I'm good at it when I'm doing it, but like in my personal life and I'm terrible at it. I can't keep my personal life together but I can handle $1 million residential property transactions, no problem. But when I got to do that paperwork in my own world, it's like, like we're finally coming down to like the end for taxes, and I still have to do some stuff for that. I'm like, I don't want to do it.
You're just procrastinating.
I am absolutely 100%. All right, that's it. If you're done, I'm done. I'm gonna get the heck out of here, lady. You have yourself a darn fine day,
You too.
and we'll chat with you later on.
Sounds good. Bye, everyone. Peace out.